Good morning.
As always, it was an early rise from our sleep in the jungle. Families were making tea and beginning their day. There was a particular spot the boys wanted to stop at today, and apparently it wasn't very far, only a few hours. So our morning was not without leisure, drinking tea and observing, before we joined the movement of bodies walking south. The sound you hear being yelled is said so many times throughout the walk. Apparently it means the way of God. It's meant to be the sound of good energy, and that if the animals hear it, they know your purpose and know you mean no harm. Simply, I think any sound would have scared away any animals that were close by, but it was a nice way to feel connected to the landscape and the people. The water running through the rivers in these national parks were meant to hold healing properties, and it was encouraged to bathe and cover your body in the water at every opportunity. Along the riverbank were huge, lush trees. They were bold and tall, often intertwined with each other, giving shade and wisdom and a life of lower canopy plants. Sun filtered in and danced on the ground beneath my feet.
Tiger.
What?
Really? Where? Yeah.
So apparently it was a leopard lurking on the other side of the riverbank.
video කරගන්න දීපන් කොතනින්ද?
Looking at you like that.
It was early afternoon when we made it to our spot where we were to stay that night. A little shrine built around an old anthill, just off the trail and close to the riverbank. We laid our stuff down and got to work straight away. We made a clearing in the forest, and the boys started building a little temple around the shrine. They were always so resourceful, and in half an hour it had a new life. Through the afternoon, I learned that this spot had meant a lot to some of the boys in our group, and our intention was to honour the traditions and beliefs surrounding Pariatra. On top was an engraved piece of metal, with the Kataragama god etched into it. He's the son of Shiva, brother of Ganesh, and he is said to have walked this trail thousands of years ago, before creating the temple in the town that now carries his name. I quite happily left all elements of vanity at the beginning of the walk, and in our current company, I felt completely free from judgment and the pressures of society.
It's day 4, I think, on our journey to
didn't sleep super great last night. Like most evenings, sleeping on the ground is kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know, I was trying to think about how I felt in the beginning of the trip compared to now. I guess I didn't really have any expectations walking in, so it was quite interesting just like experiencing it without any forethought of what I was really getting into. It's been amazing. Last night especially, having really good chats by the old trees about Hinduism and religion and protecting our first Mother Earth, and ways in which we can do that, and why we are connected and how we are connected, and ways to reach that like feeling of connection. Yeah, it was good. I also just found this crocodile's tooth in the river. I'm gonna make a necklace out of it. Look how cool that is. I feel very, very tired today. Like, not sore in my body or anything, but exhausted. Like, completely exhausted. I think we've done like 70%. Are you filming the monkeys behind me or me?
Both. 2 monkeys.
Oh my god, it's right there.
Yeah.
Hello.
I feel the same, man. I'm absolutely physically exhausted.
And tomorrow's the last day.
I got this guy on my toe. Last
Tomorrow's
day.
the last day, yeah.
We've heard.
Apparently we've got 30 kilometres to go, which is a massive chunk to do in one day. Considering today we only did like an hour or 2 of walking. But they really wanted to build this temple here. It's made it a bit of a thing, and now everyone's stopping for tea, which is nice.
One of those guys said that there was that plate there that his father had left there 35 years ago.
Yeah, it's cool, eh?
Yeah. There's a baby one.
Anyway, so hopefully we'll sleep better tonight.
Yeah.
Gonna eat some more tamarins.
Good idea.
Drink my tea. I was too tired that evening to film anything. We tried to sleep in the darkness of the forest, alert and on edge at the sound of any movement. It must have been well into the night when we decided to move out into the middle of the riverbank, where I nestled myself quite comfortably into the sandy bank, and with the comfort and warmth of our newly lit fire, I fell asleep. In case you missed any of that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and feel free to check out my Patreon page to see how you can help me make more videos. See you next week. Bye.